Ah, Druidkin. I heard what you did. How you secured the Eldertide seed and returned it to the care of Archdruid Elec. Once again, you proved to be a true friend of the Druids. But what is this I hear of an impending attack on the city? Stefan needs to bolster his army, and wants to do so with the Stone Lore and Eldertide. I suppose that makes some sense. We can defend ourselves. And it is our third circle that has gone rogue. I can pledge the Stone Lore to this cause. Let me talk to Elec. If anyone can convince him to bring his people to the city to help defend its walls, it's another Archdruid. Instead, I want to send you to Glimmertown. Laurel and most of Galen's Stone Lord druids are in Glimmertown. Inform her of the plan, and tell her to prepare our circle for war. I'll meet you there after I convince Archdruid Elec to do the same. The village lies directly north of Vastir. Perfectly. I gave it free for safekeeping. As a spirit forged from Ifre's will, who better to protect something so sacred? They've been quite curious about it. Said they felt a connection and wanted to study the seed. You'll have to ask for yourself. I returned to Vastir right after delivering the seed. The way Free communicates is still perplexing. I believe we learn more about one another with every passing day, but many mysteries remain. The request came from Stefan, and my circle loves him as one of our own. Plus, the Firesong attacked us as well, and we feel a responsibility for our misguided brethren. Besides, I am their archdruid, and I have already agreed. The matter is settled.
These sea elf pirates become more brazen every day. Never have had these problems on. That's not entirely
You'll be all right. Just lie still. Think Ifray it's you. I need someone I can trust. The Eldertide ran afoul of the Path Trader Firesong and their parasitic dread sails in the area. I'm doing what I can to help their wounded. Blight. You look like you have news. What is it?
Lol. I had my mic muted. Whatever. Archdruid Traval sent me. Sir Stefan requested that the druids help defend Bastir, and he agreed.
That's unexpected. We normally don't get involved with wars and politics, but the Firesong started this. So I guess that makes it a druid problem. Look, we're practically surrounded by the Firesong and dread sails out here. I could use your help.
What do you need me to do?
We need to light the beacon that will gather every Stone Lord Druid on Galen to Glimmertarn. However, the dread sails grabbed the Everflame torch in a recent raid on the village. We need that enchanted torch to ignite the beacon.
Where did the Dreadsails take the Everflame torch?
The dread sails have a beachhead at Broken Oar Cove, just northeast of here on the shore. Retrieve the Everflame torch, and meet me at Vale's Bluff to the west. That's where we need to go to light the beacon.
I'll recover the Everflame torch and meet you at Vale's Bluff.
Head to Broken Oar Cove and retrieve the Everflame torch. There's a path to the east that leads down to the shore. Then, meet me at the beacon at Vale's Bluff. Be careful. Our enemy is as thick as weeds once you leave the safety of this village.
Are the Eldertide druids here going to be alright?
I've helped the worst of the wounded. Most of them are more shaken than they are hurt. But I doubt they would have survived if they hadn't made it to Glimmertarn.
Tell me more about this torch and beacon.
The beacon is used in times of danger to alert the Stone Lord Druids spread across the island and summon them back to Glimmertarn. The enchantment contained in the Everflame torch allows the beacon's light to be seen from anywhere on Galen.
When was the last time the beacon was lit?
Many, many seasons ago. I was so young I barely remember it. I recall being scared. There was some sort of rabid creature roaming the northern half of the island. Anyway, it's rarely used and only in extreme emergencies. I think this counts.
Archdruid Raval said he gave your circle seed to Free. Is it still safe?
I think so. But I lost track of Free when the Eldertide started pouring into the village. I'm sure they found somewhere safe to hold up. Let's trust in Free. We can check on them after we light the beacon.
Okay.
The beacon's ready. Do you have the torch? It's worse than I
Well.
thought. I saw more than my fair share of bodies on the way here. I'm sure you did too. If we don't hurry, those poisonous thorns will have the numbers to overwhelm Glimmertarn. Blight!
You think the Dreadsails plan to attack Glimmertown?
Of course. Why else surround us? Why else steal the Everflame torch? At least they haven't made it to the beacon. It's ready. It will call the Stone Lord to Glimmertarn like a songbird guiding them home. Did you get the torch?
Yes, I retrieved the Everflame torch.
Good. Then go ahead and ignite the beacon. Hurry, before any of those Dreadsails spot us. It's done. Let's head back to Glimmertarn and prepare my people for war.
Okay.
You there. You like or you choose? You lit the beacon. Good work, Laurel.
Laurel. Nothing.
Ah, Druidkin, thank you for assisting Laurel. I spoke to Alec, and he agreed to bring his Eldertide to help defend Vastir, so I made my way here to lead my own people to the city. But first, we must attend to the matter of the sacred seed.
What about the sacred seed?
I'd like you and Druid Laurel to make sure the seed and Free are all right. Laurel believes Free took it to Cloage, an old cave they visited often since coming here. We had mostly forgotten about the cave, but Free seems drawn to the place.
What about the druids? Don't you need help getting them to Vastir?
By Ephraim the Green, I can rally my people and the Eldertide who seek refuge here. I need you and Laurel to check on Free and the seed. With the Dreadsails and Firesong scouring the area, it's only a matter of time before they're discovered.
Okay, I'll go there and check on Free.
Cloage is just to the east. Please hurry. If the Firesong find that cave, they'll stop at nothing to capture Free and our sacred seed.
What else can you tell me about Chloe?
Not a great deal, unfortunately. It may have had some significance in the past, but now it's just an abandoned, overgrown cave. No one paid it much mind until Free arrived at the village.
Why was Free so interested in the cave?
You know, I never had the opportunity to ask. Free did love to explore the place, though. Took Druid Laurel along a few times, I believe. Perhaps she can tell you more.
How long before you are ready to lead the druids to Vastir?
The beacon has been ignited. I must give our druids time to make the trek from all points on the island. Plus, we have weapons to gather, supplies to pack. Don't worry. We'll get to the city before the attack begins in earnest.
What about the Firesong and Dreadsails surrounding Glimmerton?
This is Stone Lord territory. My people know paths and trails that should allow them to avoid most of our enemies. And if all else fails, they know how to fight. That's why Stefan asked for our assistance in the coming battle.
Okay.
Laurel, go with our friend. Make sure Free is all right. Begin gathering your belongings. We'll make for Bastille once everyone has arrived.
Hang on. Let's talk. Light! I saw a group of Dreadsails and Firesong enter the cave just as I arrived. Not sure if they spotted Free or simply got curious. But this isn't good. We need to get in there. Free and the seed are in danger.
Is there anything besides Free that the Firesong would want in there?
Not that I'm aware of. There are some druid carvings and such, but I haven't had a chance to study them. The whole place is overgrown with vegetation. The cave did fascinate Free, though. Something kept drawing them back here.
The Archdruid said you came here with Free.
A few times, yes. I'd try to clean up a little while Free looked around. Sometimes they'd sit and meditate for long stretches. When we find them, this time I'm going to ask what that was all about. Now let's go help Free.
Sure thing.
Free cleared out a lot since I left. That, or the Firesong has been tearing things down. Wait, vines covered that section. Is that... Free? And those are weirds around them. What does it mean? Another marking. We need to examine it. Are those? Yes, the sacred seeds. And Free. Growing them into a crown, a staff, and a gauntlet. Let's keep looking. Another marking. Examine it, but watch out for the eyes. Look, a ward protects that far door. Did Free used an ancient druid trick? I've seen this before. There should be 2 druid stones. There should be another stone nearby. Let's look around. The door should be open now. Look, that's Free on the other side of the chamber.
It worked. Secrets remain buried. They gnash with sharpened teeth, claw at the doors. But now, druid laurel, lavender and wood smoke, familiar. And you, battle on the touch of leaves. I kept seed safe, but protections wither.
Free, are you alright? What is this place?
Free is free. Place made by Druid King. Sanctity. The walls taught me. Told me who I am. The sower of the sacred seeds. Curator of the regalia. When season is right, I will grow them from the seeds. Expected the seed to be safe here. It was not.
Aren't the sacred seeds really the regalia of the Druid King?
The Druid King called free from the green. Bound us to one day reforge the regalia. Sow the seeds when 3 circles become one. That is my purpose. A tender to the garden. But events are uncertain. The seed is not safe. Even here. What can we do?
The Stone Lord druids are going to Vastir to defend the city. The seed should be safe there.
Good. I am thinned. Tired. Wilting. I have grown too tall. Take the seed to Archdruid Raval. his to nourish now, to protect, slip within the walls, face the storm. Claim the seed and let us leave this place.
I'll take the sacred seed.
The seed rests just over there, safe, waiting. A quiet and strong thing, resting in different hands. Give it to Archdruid Raval when we leave here, to take it into the unnatural walls.
You said the Druid King created this place.
Yes, long ago. It was a sanctuary, lost to time. But it held answers, the truths of me. The longer I stayed, the more I learned, remembered. My hands alone can ordain. I grow the seeds.
What did you mean when 3 circles become one?
That was what the Druid King told me. What the dream tells us all. When the Druids are ready to be whole. Streams pouring into one river, not fractured, not grasping for seeds with bloody fingers. I am awake, but the season is wrong.
So you get to choose the new Druid King.
I do not know. I just know that I alone can grow the seeds. A ritual, hallowed ground, 3 sacred seeds, 3 powerful symbols. They will sprout a crown, a staff, and a gauntlet. The Druid King's regalia. Perhaps for a new king to wield?
Are the regalia some sort of magic relics?
Magic? No, not like you're thinking. Symbols of office, authority. Only I can grow. Only I can sow the seeds. The sower. Still, we must keep the seeds safe. Archdruid Orlaith must not claim them. Just in case I am wrong.
You sound different, Free.
I studied. The Stone Lord Druids helped. Talked. They were patient. Kind. The longer I spend with them, sun on leaves, white smiles, soft hands, laughter like babbling streams, it gets easier to speak the mortal words. To be.
Okay.
You did good, Free, but you look exhausted. Return to
Free
Glimmer
is
Tarn with the
fine.
seed. I'll make sure Free gets out of here safely.
Laurel friends, take the seat.
The Stonelore have pledged themselves to the defense of Astir. We leave shortly. Our brothers and sisters have arrived, summoned by the beacon. We're just about ready to make the trip to Astir. We will help defend the walls, and in turn, the walls will defend our injured. Now, Free tells me you carry our sacred seed.
Yes, here's the sacred seed.
Despite the efforts of the Firesong and the Sea Elf allies, we still possess our sacred seed. I fear this means that the assault on Vastir will begin soon. Now, Sir Stefan, here. That bodes ill. Perhaps you should speak to him, Druidkin.
I'll speak to Sir Stefan.
Good. Once we hear Stefan's news, I'll order our druids to head for the city. I think Druid Laurel and Free should remain here, however, to guide any stragglers, and to keep the nature spirit hidden from Archdruid Orlaith. Thank you again, friend.
Not a problem.
Good. I made it before you headed out. Friend, we need to speak. Thank the green I caught you here. I feared I might be too late. The message I bring was too important to give to just anyone. And I know paths across the island that only the druids can walk. But first, what's the situation here?
Archdruid Raval has sacred seed and has agreed to bring the Stone Lord to help defend the city.
I hoped I could count on Archdruid Raval, but it's good to hear those words. Even with the secret paths, though, it was difficult avoiding our enemies. The wilderness is thick with dreadsails and Firesong. I assume you helped settle things here.
I helped Druid Laurel light the beacon and stop the Firesong from finding Free.
I knew you were the right one to send to Glimmertarn. Thank you for helping Laurel. You're a most valuable ally. Here, take this. The least I can do for your continued efforts. Meanwhile, I'll make sure Raval and the Seed get to Vastir safely.
Okay.
Now to the reason I came here to find you. I made contact with Captain Sirvain. She agreed to help defend Vastir, but only if she can recover her ship from the Dreadsails. We'll have to hurry. I fear the Sea Elves and the Firesong will strike soon.
How did you get in touch with Captain Sirvain?
Well, truth be told, she contacted me. Easier to get a message to Castle Mernard than to find a Sea Elf hiding in the wilderness. When Sea Lord Nalas rejected King Ordnam's orders, he seized Sirvain's ship and scattered her crew. She needs our help.
Why sent me exactly?
Specifically, she requested I send you to help her. She'll meet you on the Castle Tenair docks on the western shore. Do whatever you need to, but make sure she recovers her ship. We need the Gilded Blades when the assault on Vastir begins.
I'll meet Captain Sirvain and help her recover her ship.
Go to the docks near Castle Tenair and help Captain Sirvain recover her vessel. I'll escort Archdruid Raval back to Vastir and incorporate the druids into our defenses. Join us there as soon as you can. By the green, we will weather this storm.
Did Captain Sirvain say anything else?
Her message was brief, but she indicated that most of her crew was missing as well. Scattered or captured, she'll need them back to sail her ship, and we need all of the Gilded Blades to help defend the city. Do whatever you can to make that happen.
What's the situation in Vastir right now?
House Mornard's knights stand ready. The druids will bolster our defenses, but you must bring the Gilded Blades to aid us. Whatever the Firesong promised them, the Sea Elves are committed. My scouts spotted an armada sailing toward the city.
Can the city withstand such an assault?
We've never faced such a test, but Vastir's walls are built to withstand punishment. I believe they'll hold and give us the time we need to drive off the invaders. But even the strongest stone can be chipped away at with enough effort.
Yes.
Archdruid Raval, are you and the Stone Lord ready to depart for Vastir?
We are. Laurel, take 3 eyes on
Dishonorable wretches! If they've scratched one piece of her hull, I'll make them suffer. Ah, so the Lordling got my message. I doubted he'd turn down the idea of having my ship at his side, but one can never be too certain. Now, I hope you came prepared to fight. Things are about to get ugly. I intend to make sure of it.
Sir Stefan said you needed help getting your ship back.
That's right. See it down there? Those bastards chained the Mad Maiden to the dock and placed my crew under guard. The Dreadsails have already set sail for Vastir. If you want my help in the battle, I need both my ship and my crew.
What do you need me to do?
We need to work in tandem. I'll get my crew while you free the Mad Maiden. Cut the mooring lines and drop the harbor chain so we're ready to set sail the moment my crew is free. They left some slimy eels on guard. Think you're up for it?
Of course.
I knew you had salt water in your blood. Cut the 4 moorings binding my ship, then head to the far dock to release the harbor chain so we can sail to Vastir. You'll have to take the platforms to get down there. Go on.
I'll cut the mooring lines and release the harbor chain to free your ship.
Remember, the moorings need to be cut and the harbor chain needs to be dropped or we're not going anywhere. Take care of that, then we can sail for Vastir. Your lordling will need all the help he can get to withstand the coming assault.
I'm surprised they left any treadsails behind. I assume they will be all be part of the armada.
Someone's got to defend the home port. Even a slime like Sea Lord Nalos knows that. They're more of the lowly scum who spit in the face of King Orgnum. They'll put up a fight, though, same as the ones you faced in Castle Taner.
How did they capture your ship?
When Sea Lord Nalos rejected the orders I brought from King Orgnum, he didn't have the decency to kill me. He seized my ship and scattered my crew, so I couldn't do a damn thing about it. Some were sent to serve on other ships, but most were locked up.
What's to stop you from just sailing off after I help you recover your ship and crew?
I'm not going anywhere while Sea Lord Nalos still lives. I could never return to King Orgnum while he draws breath. I don't care how many sea elves that beast has lured to his side. He dies by my hand.
You're not worried about your chances.
Do I look worried? He's a coward and a traitor, as are those who follow him. I'm not afraid of him. He should fear me. It doesn't matter how many blades he surrounds himself with. Once I have the Mad Maiden back, I'll see him dead.
Okay.
I'll meet you on the deck of the Mad Maiden. Don't mess this up. lines have been cut. What about the harbor chain? We're aboard my ship and I have my crew. What about the harbor chain? If it's still in place, this will be a very short trip.
The harbor chain has been released. Can you get us to Vastier in time to help?
The Mad Maiden is faster than any ship in the Dreadsails Armada. We'll get there in time. And then Sea Lord Nalos and I will have words. Sharp, bloody words. Wait below deck until we dock. The rest of you, weigh anchor! Set sail for Vastier!
I'll head below decks.
Everyone, to your stations. Mercenaries, get below decks and stay out of the way.
Hold them back. Let no dread sails get past your blades.
The siege has begun. Quickly, to Sir Stephen's side. They're on the run. Forward!
I lost track of my...
To the cathedral! We'll be safe there!
There. Father, how goes the battle?
Not well. The city's been overrun.
Talk to my father.
I'm glad to see you and Stefan. We could use your strength. My knights and the druids have been holding their own. But the sea elves, they arrived in such numbers. I need you to find the archdruids. I think the dreadsails are hunting them.
Why would the Dreadsails be hunting the Archdruids?
We heard some of their warbands talking. Something about finding the druid relics. I'm glad for the warriors, but did they have to bring their damn religion into my city too? Anyway, I need you to find Archdruids Revol and Elec. Keep them safe.
Where should I look for the Archdruids?
I'm not sure about Revol, but I saw Archdruid Elec heading for the old druid tunnels. Follow those, and you should find him. Lord Bacaro and I are taking people to the cathedral. Besides the castle, it's the most defensible place in the city.
I'll find Archdruid Elec.
Head east, and you'll find an entrance to the old druid tunnels. Damn things were here long before we built the city. If you find Elec and Revol, send them to the cathedral. We're gathering all the non-combatants there for their safety.
How long can Vastier withstand this kind of assault?
Not long. We're holding our own, but the city wasn't built to withstand an armada of this magnitude. The castle and cathedral will endure at least. The rest? I fear we'll be looking at rubble before long if we don't turn back the invaders.
The preparations and the druids didn't help at all.
We're better off than we would have been if we'd been surprised. And the extra warriors help. The bastards would have taken Vastier quickly without them. We had defenders and a bit of foresight. That at least gave us a fighting chance.
Tell me about these druid tunnels.
Vastier was built atop an old druid settlement. The tunnels that extend below the foundations of the city are all that remain of it. Some of them have collapsed over time, but many are still passable. There's an entrance just up ahead to the east.
Okay.
Send the wounded and any non-combatants to the cathedral. They'll be safe there.
Damn these bloody reavers! These are the tunnels my father mentioned. The sea elves are already here. We must find Archdruid Elec. Damn, no sign of Archdruid Elec. We must have been chased out. Let's keep going.
Away, sea elves! I will not fall!
Archdruid
Thank you. I couldn't hold out much longer. Oh, thank you. My strength almost left me at the end. But I failed. I wasn't able to stop them from taking our sacred seed. It's gone.
What about Archdruid Reval? Does he still have the Stonelore seed?
I don't know. We got separated. But they're going after Raval as well. You have to find him. We cannot let the Firesong lay claim to all 3 of the sacred seeds. There's no telling what would happen.
All right. Lord Pacaro is scattering people at the cathedral. Go there. You'll be safe.
The House of the City Gods? Yes, of course. I'll head there immediately. The wall should offer adequate protection. Now go. Help Archdruid Raval.
Are you sure you have no idea where I should look?
Well, they've barricaded the main streets, but there's a shortcut to the west and up the stairs. Head that way and see if you can find him. And may Ifre protect you, outsider.
I'll find Archdruid Raval.
Be careful. You have the strength of mountains, but even the sea can wear down stone. Ifre's grace guide you quickly to Raval's side.
Was Archdruid Raval hurt when the 2 of you got separated?
Not that I saw, but everything happened so quickly. We were running and there was so much chaos. Raval is quick, though. He wouldn't be brought low so easily. He must have gotten away unscathed. I just don't know how long he can continue to do so.
Where are the other Eldertide and Stonelore druids?
Most of them were scattered throughout the city once the attack began. Many are helping the House Mornard Knights defend against the Dreadsails. I'll gather everyone I can who isn't fighting on my way to the cathedral.
Okay.
Archdruid Elec, allow me to escort you to the cathedral. Friend, I'll rejoin you once the Archdruid is safe.
Hmm?
Well, look who you found. Care for another blade at your side?
Mainlander champion! Face me and die!
Nalos! Time to pay for turning the Dreadsails into traitors!
Nita, Archer, fighting the rain!
Got an idea of how to hurt him bad. Tell me when you're ready.
Ah.
Tear you apart!
Ready again. Tell me when.
I cannot fall! I am Sea Lord Nalos!
That's for my brother, you worthless eel. And for our king.
Archdruid Orlaith, return the sacred seeds.
Let Raval and the seeds go, Orlaith!
You have lost, Raval. Today your blood allows the dream to come to pass.
Druidkin, you must protect Free!
Silence!
Raval, damn you!
A new age of green begins here.
No! No! Help me! We have to dig them out!
Barely escaped the collapse. Gods, how did this happen?
Green preserve us. First Archdruid Raval and now my father. My father's under all that rubble. Please, you have to help me. There must be survivors. Why are you just standing there?
Stefan, they are gone.
No, you're wrong. You must be. Stand there if you like, but I won't abandon them. I refuse to leave them. My father, Archdruid Raval, even Archdruid Alec, all gone. This can't be. How could this happen?
There was nothing we could do to stop the cathedral from collapsing.
Small comfort to the survivors. And to the dead. Apologies, my friend. I need a moment to collect myself. There are things to do, but I saw Sarah Vane go toward the gate. Find her before she vanishes. We could still use her help.
Okay.
Well, you won the day. The city is safe. Doesn't feel much like a victory, though, does it? Did you talk to the Lordling? I doubt he's faring well. Death always cuts the softest ones deepest. I'll try not to celebrate Nalos' demise too loudly.
What happened to the rest of the thread sails?
My people are like a pack of wild dogs. With a strong leader to guide us, we'll fight to our last breath. But without one, our fury dissipates. Once Sea Lord Nalos fell and the Firesongs abandoned them, the remaining Dreadsails fled.
So Stefan wants you to stick around. We could still use your help.
You've bigger things to worry about than my intentions, but the Lordling is right. You do need me. Look, you helped recover my ship and crew, helped me kill Nalos. Why don't you head to the castle? Check on the Lordling. I'm not going anywhere.
Are you happy that Sea Lord Nalos is dead?
Death should never make anyone happy. Sea Lord Nalos had to die. Simple as that. Am I glad that my blade tasted his blood at the end? Yes. I had a vow to fulfill, and now it's done.
Your vow to your king.
To King Orgnum, yes. And to my brother. I hope Nalos saw my brother's face as we cut him down. Now go take care of your own, mercenary. I'm sure the Lordling could use a friend right now.
Okay.
Please, I'm looking for Dame Fada. She was with the knights protecting the cathedral district during the attack.
We're still sorting this all out.
I got Sir Stefan to return to the castle. Talk to me before you go see him. Horrible. So much death, so much suffering. Young Stefan lost 2 fathers today, and the city lost even more.
I keep asking myself why I survived when so many others perished. But I wanted to talk to you before you go in to see Sir Stefan.
Is Sir Stefan all right?
That is unclear. He lost a father today, as well as a mentor that was just as precious to him. We may have won this battle, but Archdruid Orlaith has all 3 sacred seeds. Speak with Stefan, Count Monard now. He must decide how we move forward.
Okay, just...
There you are. I apologize for my behavior earlier. So much death and destruction this day. I can't believe my father and Archdruid Raval are gone. 2 men who shaped me, snuffed out like 2 candles in a strong wind. And now Archdruid Orlaith has all 3 seeds. By the green, what are we to do?
The dread sails have broken off the siege, at least, and Sea Lord Nalos is dead.
That's some good news. Focusing on what we've won rather than what we've lost is the only way to not fall into despair. Vastir still stands, safe because of our efforts. And though we've been dealt a terrible blow, all hope is not lost.
What do you think we should do now, Sir Stefan?
By honoring the legacy of my 2 mentors, my father and Archdruid Raval. Now that Vastir is safe, we can concentrate on stopping the Firesong. But before that, you helped save my city from utter ruin. Take this, with my heartfelt thanks. Dozens of people lie dead in the cathedral's rubble, including my father. I know I must carry on. Yet Archdruid Orlaith, she also took my mentor, the person I counted on my whole life. She murdered Raval. We must end Orlaith's madness. Somehow.
Do you have something in mind?
I can't leave Vastir. Someone has to pick up the pieces, and that responsibility now falls on me. Find Druid Laurel. She needs to know that Archdruids Raval and Elec are dead. That Orlaith and the Firesong have the sacred seeds.
What do you think Archdruid Orlaith will do next?
She told us as the cathedral collapsed. She's going to proclaim herself the new Druid King. But while she has the seeds, she still needs the sower. Free has a part to play in all this, but they'll need your help. Find them, friend. Keep them safe.
I'll find Druid Laurel and Free and tell them what happened here.
Laurel and Free remained at Glimmertarn to direct Stonelore stragglers and to avoid the Firesong. Make speed, friend. If Archdruid Orlaith seeks the sower mentioned in the dream, both Laurel and Free are in danger. I can't bear to lose Laurel, too.
Why do you have to stay in Vastir?
As much as I want to confront Archdruid Orlaith at your side, I have responsibilities. I'm heir to my father's title, and his duties. From this day forth, I must think of the people of Galen first. They need to see that House Mornard still stands.
Shouldn't we just keep Free away from the Firesong Circle?
Is there anywhere I can guarantee Free safety? Archdruid Orlaith laid siege to Vastir to get the sacred seeds. She will come for Free. I trust Laurel to make sure Free isn't easy to find, but that puts Laurel in danger too.
You're worried about Druid Laurel.
Yes, of course. Laurel is a close friend. I doubt Orlaith would harm Free. She thinks she needs the spirit. But we saw how Orlaith deals with anyone who interferes with her ambitions. I don't want to see Laurel share Raval's fate.
What caused the cathedral to collapse?
Obviously it had something to do with the quake we experienced, but why only one structure fell, I just don't know. It does show that the volcano is becoming more dangerous. Raval said it was because the Firesong were neglecting their duties.
What's the connection between the Firesong Circle and Mount Firesong?
Until recently, Firesong druids rarely left Iffalon. They communed with Mount Firesong's spirit, singing it back to sleep when it grew restless. Or so I was taught by the Stone Lore. They've always been secretive about their vigil on Iffalon.
Did Archdruid Oileth wake up the volcano?
Mount Firesong has rumbled my entire life. I wonder if it was the stirring of the volcano that woke Orlaith instead. The dream of Kasserine mentions the mountain. Perhaps it was the sign she was waiting for.
Perhaps, perhaps. Okay. I will end this video here and I'm gonna continue journey through Firesong DLC storyline on next one. Thanks for watching and I'll catch you on next